Hey everybody, Troy here. Thanks for tuning in to the video. I just made a video earlier today about my philosophy on stockpiling ammo. And I appreciate everybody that's watched that, and those that do watch it, I really appreciate that. And I want to talk about the downsides of stockpiling ammo. And I could very easily say, that there is no downside and make this the shortest video I ever made and just leave it at that. But if you think about it, just by some comments that people have left, I've thought about that it could be downsides, and just about some things that you might do that could be a downside to stockpiling ammo. So let's talk about that. First of all, if you're going to be in this shooting sport and enjoy shooting, and also if you want to protect yourself and your family and your home and your possessions, then ammo is necessary. You have to have it. I say ammo is just like everything else, like food and water, and you have to have electricity and gas for your car. It's a necessary thing to a lot of us, and so you must have it. But then it's up to you to choose how much money you're going to spend and things like that. But there is a downside when you let it overtake, you spending a lot of money and it interfering in you paying your bills. And I know people that have done that, and people have told me they have done that. It does get addicting, so that can be a downside if you let that take over. Another downside to it, which is necessary to have, if you stockpile a lot of ammo, you have to even purchase more things like storage, like your ammo boxes and different things like that. But that's necessary. You have to have that if you're going to be able to do this. But it is a downside because you're spending more money. I've even had people say that, and this one that was a doozy. I had a comment last year sometime on one of my videos that it's you're not thinking about your neighbors in your neighborhood, that your house could catch on fire, and that ammo could be popping off and injure somebody. And yes, that could happen, but what are the odds of really that happening? It's very, very slim that's going to happen. So, some people might think that's a downside. If it does happen, that is a bad thing. But I'm not that concerned with that. One of the big downsides is if you're like me, who does YouTube videos. If you show your purchases of ammo in your stockpile, you do kind of make yourself a target. Now, I've had a lot of people make comments to that, but I personally am not concerned with that because, for one, in the area that I live, I'm not concerned with that, but also I'm not concerned because of the security that I have in my home, as far as doors and windows and alarms and what I have in the home. I'm not concerned with that at all, or I wouldn't be doing this. And some YouTubers don't even show their ammo purchase or stockpiles at all because of that. But I'm confident in what I have here in my home. And then also, and it also makes you a target too, as well. Besides that, if there, the SHTF-WRL, that really does make you even more of a target, because people, there's talk about marauders and people like that will watch YouTube videos and say, they are coming after. So, like I said, but I'm confident in what I have going on here. And so those are just a few downsides that I have. And of course, also when you make YouTube videos too as well, it is a downside, but it's the people that are making these comments that it calls you all kinds of names. You hoarder, if it wasn't for you, I could buying all that 22, I could have some for my kids, and that's just a bunch of whine. And it is a downside because it's a downer hearing all that. But also, really, if you think about it, you guys who make comments like that should know better, and it's your own fault if you don't go out there and make the effort, and an extended effort and a bigger effort to find it, because you can find it. So that's some of the downsides on stockpiling ammo. But for overall, there really shouldn't be concerns doing it. If you set aside the allotted money for it, keep it well stored. It's going to last you a long time, and keep it secure. there really isn't a really bad downside that I can come up with. So that's the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.